This was the kitchen, I guess.
This is actually the farmhouse. This is for like meats and stuff. So the kitchen, the original kitchen is on the side wall. But here, from what I understand, was on the last one. No, the sun kitchen before now. It was getting ready to do you have a meter over here?
Yeah, sorry, I got stuff on all the.
Yeah, sometimes some people if they don't have a we'll make them go off too. My camera battery is stuck in my nursery.
I think someone's going downstairs.
I'm going downstairs. Okay, we'll make that happen. You can tell it's cooler down here. It stays even when it's hot outside. It's fairly decent in here.
Yeah, that's why it's really cool.
We've got the main area here, and then we've actually got 3 rooms off of it. The one with the light in it here, this is the one that's under the gentleman's parlor, which if you heard us talking about, didn't have a floor in it since before 1956. The year before last, there was no floor. You looked all the way up to the floor of the second floor. And it was a big hole that you came in the doorway. So that's all new floor up there. That room they use for storage and such. The next room over on that side, and again, watch the sills and stuff, and there is a doorway between them. You can go in. We do have some lumber and stuff stored around. That room, we know that one of the things they used it for was meat storage, because when we redid some of the beams, there were meat hooks hanging from the ceiling. So they used it as cooler storage. We're going to kind of look at these rooms, and then we're going to go in the room on your right, which is the cheese room. Because I want to make sure you get in there.
Okay.
All right, now we're investigating. When you go to turn these lights on, it's a pull string. It pulls very easy. Have all of you ghost hunted before? Let me ask you that. Yes. Okay. If you have not, and just a couple pointers, like I say, I always like to leave the doorways open. If you take a picture, say flash before you do, especially when you're a lot of dark like this, it can blind you if you're looking right at it. Be respectful. All right. Once more. Flash. All right, I'm going to ask you something now. I left you time to say whatever you wanted to. I would love to know your name. Can you, did somebody just shine a light?
Yeah, it's been going through a crack in the kitchen floor.
Okay. Can you please tell me your name? That way I don't have to call you the grumpy old man. I can call you by name. Would you please tell us your name? Thank you. And you're making them both go off at the same time. Is it possible for you to make a noise loud enough for us to hear?
Anything on that bucket would be very loud. That's good enough for us. If you would bump something that's on top of it, throw something at it.
Kick the bucket?
Even,
oh, not literally. If you could bang against the bucket, please. What we call Fall Festival, which is actually 2 weeks from today.
Flash.
We're doing ghost hunting one night, and there were, normally you have to be 18 or older. Kelly's back here laughing, and there's a girl there going, big wusses. But it freaked him out so bad. And then one other guy one night, it's like, okay, you're the youngest one, we're going to call you Bait. Because 2 of the girls in the house were 17 when they passed away. And we were sitting in the kitchen, and we had the girls interacting with us. And I said, okay, where's Bait? And pretty soon, I'm back here, pretty soon he goes, it's like, what was that? And he goes, something just rubbed the back of my head. And his girlfriend's was dying laughing. So all kinds of stuff happens. Is there anything else you want to do for us? We've been waiting for a noise, not the one that's up there.
Are you sure?
They're trying to get him to knock back.
Well, it's me and you.
Because I can hear other voices too. Yeah, it is. We'll probably just have to leave and go somewhere else. One night I was actually standing with my back to this post over here. There were 4 of us down here. There was Kelly, her husband, who is my brother, and my husband. We'd been working up here all day, and we decided we're going to stay in ghost hunt. So we did. And I was leaning right against that post. We just walked in with the flashlights on, and I said, can you please give us a sign that you're here? Right in front of me, you hear boom, boom, and hear something hit the ground. Now, to make that noise, it had to hit the rafter, hit the floor, because we reproduced it, hit the rafter, hit the floor, hit the ground in front of me, and it was about 1.5 inch piece of glazed white pottery that was not there when I walked through, and the floor was muddy, and there's not a speck of dirt on that piece of pottery. And it read a different temperature when we hit the temperature gauge on it. It's like, that's good enough for me. That was a good enough sign for me. Thank you very much.
Garfield.
That's actually a good old name.
Gabriel.
Gabriel?
Or Gabe.
Well, we might be getting close. Jeff, the GEO. Yeah. Let's see. Gillian.
Gregory.
We'll ask George. Gregory? Or Greg?
How about George?
Okay, that one went red.
Gandalf.
We're trying to get this one over here. If your name's George, you've got to make, okay, one more time. George, make it red.
I just have a feeling.
Gandalf the Grey.
George, is that you?
My brother's got a cat named Gandalf. Okay, George. If your name is George, I want this meter to go red to my right.
Cindy Lou.
Garrett.
I'm not George,
How
but
about
I
Garrett?
think they're ready to
I
meet
know your
upstairs.
voice.
It's Garrett.
Okay,
Garrett.
that would be
Garrett.
Garrett.
I think it's Garrett.
All right, the hair is up on the back of my neck again. Okay, Dell just gave me the eviction notice, so we've got to go upstairs. Thank you for visiting with us. Any of these people that are down here now are nice people. If they come back, please answer their questions. We were in the cheese. We got a pretty soon.
That was an accident, huh?
I said flash.
Bye.
Oh.
Thank you.
Flash.
A little bit of news.
Smile and flash.
Sorry.
I want to take a picture this way. Smile.
Okay, here, I have a little picture here. Flash. See, yeah, I got you. So I always have to look, make sure I didn't chop somebody's head off. Right there, where you're standing, just to this side of the post, I was taking pictures one night at Randall, and it was our group that investigates together. There was a lady this side of the post, and right over here was her husband, and Dell, the one that came and told us we had to get out, was over here. I took a picture. This is a neat room. Okay, it's out on the porch. You guys go up, we'll make sure everybody gets up. See it's all right. Watch your step. It isn't as bad on your head going up as it is coming down.
Go ahead, people.
Downstairs in the basement.
When you were in the basement, you see something like this.
Yeah, lit up. I just turned around and it lit up and it went about 6 years. So they heard me scream. I was like, ah!
Right.
Yeah.
I knew somebody. Okay, let's talk, okay, let's bring that up. The basement, you got the light that came across the room where you